I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, along with the super duper co-host, Mrs. Dana Dane. What's going on, Dana?
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you guys.
We really do, and we have a wonderful show for you guys today. We have the one and only London Savoy, a.k.a. Mrs. Sony. And also,
we have the one and only, I can't even say it, author, entrepreneur. I mean, she's philanthropist. She's so many things. So we'll just let her get up here and tell y'all all about who Miss Bonita Parker is.
Well, we're definitely glad to have an author because that is a big deal to me because I know how hard it is to become a published author. So congratulations to her and can't wait to get her up. So before we get started, I want to dedicate this show to something real. I'm going to be serious. You know I'm silly sometimes. But today is a serious moment because everybody in Texas, shout out to everybody out there struggling, and our prayers and our thoughts are with you guys. And I know that's a really, really tragic situation. I talked to a friend of mine, David. Shout out to David Tanner out there in Texas. And he said he couldn't get out the neighborhood. That was some days ago, so I haven't heard back. Hopefully he's safe. Please check in, everybody who's out there that's on Facebook. Check in, let your family know that you're okay and the whole nine. Really tragic situation.
Yes, it is.
I don't even know what to say to that situation because I never saw it coming. Like, that was something that I couldn't.
Let me say, somebody put something on Facebook, and it made me say, Dag, I feel the same way, but what can you do? Somebody made a post and said, I feel bad just going on with my life after you watch the news and you see everybody else suffering and struggling in Texas. And it's heart-wrenching, but you have to keep going.
You have to keep going.
It's so sad, though, but I understood what he was saying when he made that post. True.
And so, we were in Florida over the weekend, and it rained so bad, we started complaining, and then I reminded everybody that we wasn't in Texas.
Right.
And so we quickly calmed down and started back enjoying ourselves. And I made a video down there, as you already know, the Moving Minds Monday. And it was really heartfelt. We couldn't really focus on the trip because it was so much news going on about Houston and how devastating it was. We couldn't really even have a good time. You know what I mean?
Sad.
So we have a really, really busy show, so we're going to get it moving. So one thing I did find is a highlight that people are starting to come together. So, Jacob, if you could show that clip of, I have a clip of some people in Houston that's donating. I think it's Bombi. Well, before that, it's another clip about the people who donated some money. And shout out to, Sandra Bullock? Did I say her name right?
Yeah.
She donated $1 million of her own money, which I thought was humongous.
Yeah, and what did Beyonce do? Was it $4 million or $7 million, something like that? Yeah, it was some
shout out to
big
B
number
for the
like
same
that.
thing, because she's a Houston native, right?
Yep, she sure
so
is.
shout out to her and everybody who's giving if you only gave $2,
$5,
$3, it does not matter what you gave. But let's go to that clip because that's something to celebrate.
Kevin Hart, you issued the Hurricane Harvey Challenge. I appreciate you, brother. I just donated my $25,000 to the Red Cross. My companies are donating money. I want to send a message to the people of Houston. You got to stay strong and you got to hold on to faith.
Bless up Houston, Texas. The Calla family just donated $25,000 to Houston, Texas, sending our love and our prayers.
We just want to do our part to help.
Jennifer and I are going to do $25,000.
Times two.
And it's our opportunity to come together as one to help out all the great families in distress down in Houston.
Kylie, over the shoulder. You do together on your left side.
There's so many people. More importantly, the effort behind your donation is what's important to me, and that's the thought. The thought and heart that goes with this movement and moment is what it's all about.
Sandra Bullock has done her part in helping victims of Hurricane Harvey by donating $1 million to the Red Cross. The 53-year-old said she's grateful that she can do it, adding that we have to take care of each other. Sandra has made Austin, Texas her home for many, many years, and now she joins the growing list of celebs that are pitching in to help those affected by catastrophic flooding caused by the most rainfall ever recorded from a tropical storm in the lower 48 states. Other stars that have donated money include the likes of Kevin Hart, the Kardashians, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Chris Rock, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez, Chris Brown, and Dave Chappelle. Guess it really takes a tragic event to bring people together, and it's nice to see Hollywood do its part. We expect more celebs to donate, as the rebuilding process will be a long one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Spotlight over the city. That was the thing that made that's the highlight of it all. The coming together of the people for a good cause. You know, sometimes it takes a bad cause to make things good. Unfortunately, that's what it takes for us sometimes. But at least people are reaching out. But on another note, we're going to keep it moving. Jay-Z, speaking of Beyonce, Jay-Z and B bought a bomb house.
I heard.
Man, I saw pictures. The house was amazing. We don't have time to run a clip, but when I say the house is amazing, 80 million.
That's what I was
and they dropped 37 million as a down payment. A down payment. 37 million as a down. What y'all think about that? 37 million. What do you do with an $80 million home?
They have enough money to live in it.
You live in it, right?
Live in it, yeah.
There you go.
They worked hard. Like when I hear people talking trash about Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm look, they work.
Look at the home, you guys.
Grinding.
Look at the home.
You guys
Look at the
can
home. I'm saying they are worth it.
80 million.
They have worked really hard.
And they
They've earned it.
working hard though. They
and they have not stopped.
They're still grinding.
How do you wake up when you work for $500 million and you still have a hustle?
Yeah,
like what makes you say, you know what, I gotta do something?
Yeah. And look at people around us acting all relaxed and stuff. Don't
and
have
they got for $25
for real. Yeah, but
got $25 and act like you can't hustle.
Right.
Exactly. So I mean, like, hey Danny,
that's an inspiration.
But that's inspiration.
That's us. See, that's how we are. Everybody doesn't think like that. You have a lot of people. They get to come up. They get all cocky. Oh, I'm the bomb. I'm the man. I'm the woman. But you look at people like that. Who's making more money than them? Nobody. I
mean, you can't touch them.
Yeah, but they're still grinding. Like you're never too old. You're never too young to just keep grinding. Just keep doing.
So shout out to B. Shout out to Jay. He's my favorite, of course. B. I'm not a B fan, but I definitely am a fan of Jay.
Oh my goodness! Don't say that. You see how she looked at you, Miss
Well,
Anita Parker?
I'm a guy.
She loves.
I don't dislike B.
Beyonce.
I'm just not I don't own her records, but Jay-Z on the other hand, that's the homie. So moving on, this Cobb County situation. I don't know if many people heard of this. A Cobb County police. Matter of fact, we're not even going to talk about it. Let's just go to the video so we can get it going.
Listen to an officer's words when a woman says she was afraid to move her hands.
Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right?
That's exclusive dash cam video. New at 6, the officer is trying to explain himself.
Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News at 6 p.m. Coverage you can count on.
Good evening, I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Jovita Moore. Only Channel 2 Action News got dash cam video of a DUI stop. Now, we want you to listen because it's the officer's words, not his actions here, that have him under an internal investigation. Channel 2's investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live at Cobb County Police Headquarters. And Mark, the officer's attorney says he was only trying to get that woman to comply.
Yeah, in fact, we were led to believe the officer was eager, in fact, to tell his side, to go on camera, but his attorney intervened. We do, however, have a detailed statement from that attorney, but first the video.
Use your phone. It's in your lap right there. I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry. You're just really wrong. No. I've just seen way too many videos of cops. But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen any white people get killed? You have.
The statements was made by an individual. And they're not.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. So
I don't even know what to say. I didn't even see that on the news, and that was right in Atlanta. The police officer said we only kill black people. Remember that, right?
So this is the racial divide that I've been talking about, and this is why I talk about it, because we are in trouble as a nation, not just as a people. This whole nation is in trouble right now. So when you have a police officer that pulls you over, and to comfort you, he tells this young white lady that's drunk, by the way, oh, you don't have to worry. We only kill blacks, remember?
I mean, how can he?
I'm disturbed.
What,
like, okay, so
what are you going to investigate? You heard him say it. Fire him.
why is he under administrative leave? Like, what administration? Like,
don't
why are
get
you
that.
doing paperwork on and getting paper for doing paperwork when you just made that type of statement? So, are these chief officers condoning this situation? Did you get the green light to do this? Is it a city to city situation? Like, this is what I'm gonna follow this story. Of course, I'm gonna bring it back and follow up with this officer. Let me give this officer's name, by the way. Officer Greg Abbott, out of Cobb County, Georgia. We got our eyeballs, all of them, right on you,
That's right.
officer. And we want to make sure that you lose your job because it's good cops out here, and you make them look really bad because it's these type of officers that make real officers. Because I had officers, white, black, and indifferent, give me many breaks, many days.
Oh, well, let me
that
say.
didn't give me problems at all.
Most
right?
of my breaks did not come from black officers. Most of my breaks have come from white officers. When I've been pulled over by black officers, and this is not directed to all black officers, I'm speaking from my experience, and females, I get the most attitude, the most cockiness from police officers that are my race. And that's just me. That's my experience.
And mine is not much different. When I was, doing things that wasn't so appropriate, I remember I would pray that the white officers would be not assisted by a black officer because the black officer would show out for the white officer and he would act a fool on me. And I have experienced this firsthand. So many of my friends have as well. So we talk about this behind closed doors. Like the black police have you just as much as trouble as the white officers. So it's not even, the race thing. When it comes to the race thing, I'm just as mad about us killing each other in the hood as I am about a white officer or a non-white officer, whoever killing us in the hood. So I feel the same about them both. But right now, the problem is these people are supposed to serve and protect. And what happened to Officer Friendly? Like, what happened to that officer that used to come to the school and talk to you?
Officer Friendly is scared to be friendly now. He's scared to be friendly because of the repercussions that might happen to him for being too friendly. It's sad.
And
We
if
just
you're
have to pray.
fearful of the people you're patrolling or protecting, then you need more training.
Exactly.
Because you
You don't
can't
need
go
to
on
be
the
a
job
police.
afraid. You
Right.
right away, you out of pocket. But anyway, moving on, we have a wonderful show, and so we're gonna bring up one of our first guests, who's an amazing guest. He's an author, which I love, because guess who else is an author?
Right.
So so I definitely salute all authors. It's a hard hustle. People say they're gonna write books. People say they want to write books. I started a book, but I didn't finish. People say this to me all the time. So to finish and publish and go live is a big deal. So we're gonna get up here and talk about the first moment when she went live and where was she and how did she feel when they said you live, your book is live, and all of those things. She's also an entrepreneur and some other things. So next coming to the stage right after this commercial is the one and only Bonita Parker.
That's right. Don't you guys
We'll
go
be right
anywhere.
back after this
Spotlight over
commercial.
the city.
Spotlight.
I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See those superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See those superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See those superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, Spotlight over the city, and we have a +1, the one and only Bonita Parker.
Woo! Hey, hey.
What's going on, miss?
How
Good to have
are y'all? Thank you so much for having me.
I'm excited. Let me see that book. Let's pop that book up. Let me see that.
Pop the book, pop the book.
Yeah, well, we got to pop it up, see, because while we're doing the show, we're
Right,
going to
right.
promote
Get
the
that
book.
up there. That's
So
right.
we need to have that on deck. Now, let's talk about it. Miss Arthur, how you feel being an author?
I feel good. I feel good. This is not my first rodeo, though. This is my third published book.
Well,
Hello.
wait a minute.
Hey.
Wait.
Well, this is what I want you to do. I want you
Okay.
Everybody watching, who is Bonita Parker? Let's start off with
So, Bonita Parker is a a certified master life coach. I'm a certified master life coach.
Certified
Certified master life coach.
Okay.
I'm a best-selling award-nominated author, 3 times published. I am a philanthropist. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a CEO. I am a mom.
Yes, that's work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
That's work.
And actually, my son has autism, so I'm a mom of a beautifully gifted son.
Yes, he is our son. We share him.
Yeah,
That's
we
my
share
baby.
him. Dana claims him.
My baby.
And that's me. I'm here. I'm a woman who is set out to make her mark and change the world.
So with wearing all of these hats, how do you keep everything together? I mean, most people work a job, and some people might do something on the side.
Yeah.
But you're doing a bunch of things, and your things are in different arenas. A lot of people might be busy, but everything they're doing is in the same arena. It's no stress because you're just dealing with all of the same stuff, and you all know what I mean because that's your life.
Absolutely.
So how do you keep it together, dealing with a bunch of different projects and wearing a bunch of different hats?
So first and foremost, it's about your support system. I have a very, very, very supportive significant other who makes life easier for me.
Yes, he does. Shout out to TJ.
Shout out
my
to him.
brother.
That means everything, right?
That means
Right.
everything.
It does.
Without the support system, it would be hard. I've been dealing with structure ever since my son was born because everything that I do is based around him. And we're not talking about autism, but I'm gonna shine light on it.
Talk about it. No, that's a part of you.
So anybody who knows, like when you're dealing with someone who is autistic, everything is about scheduling, everything is about timing and routine. And so I adopted his schedule and his routine ever since he's born. He's 10 now. So for 10 years, I've been in a routine. And in between his needs, I fit in mine.
Right.
So I'm on a schedule. Right. I use my phone, my computer, calendar, all kinds of calendars and reminders to keep me in line. And like I said, my significant other is a great support. So it's hard, but I do it because I have structure.
Okay. Well, that sums that up. What made you want to become an author? And that's something that Stan can really get into because that's like out of my arena. But you two guys can go ahead and vibe on that.
So the thing is, everybody has a story.
Yeah.
And you have to understand first that your story is not for you. And once you get into that mode, then you're like, okay, let me go ahead and release this. But you have to be in a good mental place to do that. Your story is, or everything that you go through in life is setting you up to transfer over to somebody else who needs that healing or that uplifting or that encouragement. And so, it was easy for me to say, you know what, I'm going to tell my story because I know that there's someone else out there who needs to hear the message in it.
So when you say your story, you say you're a 3-time author, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now your first book, is that the autobiography that you're speaking about, or is this?
This is actually my third. This is actually a series.
Okay.
So this is the third book that I've published. The last book, it's all entitled the same, Artificial Beauty. But the first one, as you can see, this one is the breakthrough. The first one was The True Beauty Beneath the Surface. And so that basically talked about, finding out who you are at your core.
Right.
And then, sorry, my gum
good.
keeps slipping out.
It's okay.
Once you find out who you are at the core, then you fix those things. You work on and you capitalize. That's what this book is about. So I'm really excited about it. And, it's done really, really well. I just released it, but I think it's been 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Two weeks now. Yeah.
You fresh. Okay.
I'm fresh. And I've already sold like 300.
That's really
Go
good.
ahead, girl.
So yeah,
In
I'm
2
like
weeks.
really, it's in 2 weeks.
You're doing good.
Yeah,
So is it on Barnes & Noble, Amazon, or they get
It's
on
on
your
Barnes
site?
& Noble, Amazon. It's also on my site. You can order it directly from my site, bparkerenterprises.com.
Okay, you're going to look right in there. When you tell them, make sure
There you
y'all
go.
see that?
bparkerenterprises.com. Go on there, get your copy, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know, what you think of it.
So let's back up a little bit. You told your story. What made you say, because I had a lot of people say, well, they put doubt in you when you first started. Well, how do you know people want to hear your story, or how blah blah blah, So what made you push forward? Because it's always in music or any game, you're going to hear naysayers.
Absolutely.
And I just say those are people who can't do what they see you doing.
Right,
so
exactly.
they get fearful of the fact that you may succeed over them.
Right.
So they try to keep you in that little box where they are, which I don't see a box.
That's
it.
Yep.
So what made you prevail and say, you know what? I hear you, but I'm going to keep pushing. What gives you that?
So here's the thing about me.
Keep it real, girl. Come on, give it to them real and raw. We ain't gonna be up here holding back. That's right.
First and foremost, true success moves in silence. So I don't tell everybody all my moves. That's first and foremost. When I come out, I like to come out and let everybody be shocked by it.
Shock and awe.
Yeah,
That's
shock
right.
and
Shock and
awe.
awe.
That's what I do. And then I've adopted the attitude that what everybody else thinks is not my problem.
Right.
It's their
exactly.
problem,
But that comes with having self-esteem.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people want to say and do those things, but because they value themselves based on what people see them as or put the value on them as, they don't have the strength to do what you just said.
Listen, I've been there, done that. I spent the bulk of my life, I'm 44, and I spent the bulk of my life, I would say a good 35 years of it worrying about what everybody else thought and rechanneling who I truly was to fit the mold of what they thought I should be or what they thought I should do.
Right.
And, once you get into that mind space, I had to heal, right? So once I healed me, I was able to just say, you know what, I'm going to jump out there, I'm going to be me.
And who gives a damn what anybody thinks or says.
thinks. And if
Right.
they don't like it, then they can keep on moving. I've
Right,
lost so many
exactly. I love
friends
that.
since I became authentic.
No, you just found out who your true friends were.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me, though. I started praying to God, Lord, please reveal. And the next thing you know, the people who you thought was your friends start disappearing.
Right. Amen.
That was
These
my
phonies
man.
and foes, get on
Amen.
away from here.
But you be thankful in the end that those people still not around because
Absolutely.
you see that sometimes where you going, that weight too heavy. It's
Absolutely.
a small hole. And if you got weight tied to you, you can't even get through there because you got all this baggage.
Yep.
And so thank God you got to that because I can tell you got a good spirit. I
Yeah,
can tell
I
that.
do.
So I can't wait to read the book. I can't wait to read it, right?
I really do.
Yeah, right. So I
And
mean,
the good thing about Bonita, and I will say you too, Stan, you have to have the strength to realize that you don't, too many people do this. You don't hold on to people because you've known them for a long time. I hear so many people say, oh, we go way back. That doesn't matter if they're not down for you, if they're not supporting you, if they're not loyal to you. I don't care if I've known you for 50 years. I don't care if you're my family. Once you cross that line and you're not treating me with the respect I know I deserve, especially if I'm giving you all the love, sometimes you have to let people go. But too many people hold on to people because of time in. I don't care about time
Absolutely.
in.
Absolutely.
Give me somebody that I met last year that's down with me and has my back over somebody that I've known for 30 years, but they talk behind my back and doing
behind
that
your
fake
back.
stuff. Bye,
Yep.
beat it. That's
Yep.
just how I am. And
Yep.
it
That's
takes
what I
a
like.
strong-minded person to be that way because too many people are people pleasers.
Yes. Yes.
So it's gonna halt you if you,
you
think
lose
like that.
yourself when you try to
I like
people
it.
I'm
please.
sorry. I just felt it. I just had to get
Yeah,
that
you
out.
gotta
real
get
quick.
that
I know how my mouth is. Right?
Dana was on her Dana rant.
but that's the energy that we bring the spotlight of the city. We like to keep it positive and we like to show people another side because you got plenty of naysayers, you got plenty of haters and this and that. We try not to even address it.
Absolutely.
We just try to show that this show right here is built on people like you and our next guest coming up and our past guests. Shout out to the guest last week that was fire too though. Shout out to those two. But this is what we try to build a brand on. Just good quality people that come through. So we are so
That's right.
thankful to have someone like you on.
Thank you.
So let's
you
get on
so
to this
much.
one here. How's it working with this young lady over here?
It is amazing. Let me tell you.
I mean, we want the truth now. I know she could be a handful because she worried me
She is
every
a
week,
handful.
right? So
She
how
is
does
a
she do
handful.
you? How do you deal with this thing? Help me.
Listen, Dana and I have this thing where when we do this, it's like, okay, listen, we just gonna agree to disagree, and we're
Just
gonna
like
move
that.
on.
And keep
And
it
then the
moving.
next sentence, we're laughing and joking. We don't
That's
let
the
any
truth.
emotions come into play in anything that we do. And she's like a breath of fresh air for me because, as I stated previously, I spent so many years of my life just, pretending to be who everybody wanted me to be. And I could be so real with her. And that is just priceless for me.
I feel the same way.
Get someone and to be around someone who, doesn't judge or ridicule and has thick skin because, you know, I can be
Yeah,
a pistol.
she can.
I can be a
Yes,
pistol.
she can.
So you can be a handful too. Okay.
Yes, she
So
can.
that's what you're
No,
trying to really
ask
say,
me
right?
next. Ask me how is it working
How do
with
you do
her?
it with Benita? So that's how come this is a good match.
No,
It is
but
a great
it
match,
really
yeah.
is, Stan. And really, like, we don't agree on everything. But unlike a lot of women, we don't disagree and then I go call somebody else. You know what Benita said?
Yeah.
No, we're business partners
Yeah.
and we're friends. I don't have to agree with her and we respect that.
Yes.
We understand that my mind is not Benita's mind and vice versa. So like she said, we can agree to disagree and move on. And sometimes I give her advice and she's like, you're right. She
You're
gives me
right,
advice
yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
you're right. So it's just, you have to have respect and be mature.
And be
That's
mature.
it.
But you know, the absolute beauty about our friendship is we know when to tame each other, if that makes sense. Like when Dana goes off on her tangent, I could pull her back in and say, you know what, sis, okay, let's think about it like this. And then she can hit me with the Benita, stop it. And I'll be like, okay. You know? So that's
you
the
both-
beauty.
you
Yeah.
Accountability partners, and I always
Yeah.
speak about that. You all need that. I don't want a bunch of people around me to just say yes, 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 yes. If I'm wrong, they're not gonna tell me I'm wrong.
Right.
That's not. Those are not my people. A lot of
Yeah.
people want that because it strokes their ego. I don't need my ego stroke. I need people around me that are gonna be real
gonna keep
and
it
authentic
real.
with me.
Yes.
If I'm messed up, if I'm doing something shady, if I did something to slight you, and I'm your friend, check me because I need to be checked because that's not okay.
Absolutely.
And those are real friends. When you have real friends in your circle, they should be able to check you in a way that you know is not disrespectful. You know they have your best interest at heart. You know they don't mean you no harm. So you shouldn't take it personal because it's really no room for emotions in business.
Absolutely.
We
It's
have to
really
get to
not.
one more thing before we get to our next guest, and that is the symposium for next weekend. Tell everybody about that.
Yes, so that is my baby. It's called the Unmask Yourself Beauty Symposium. And basically, if you paid attention to anything that I said up here, I built that symposium around my healing. It's about being true to who you are, uncovering those things that have held you captive or in a place of feeling stuck and not able to move in your purpose and in your authenticity. So that's what the symposium is about. And this is my second year doing it. And I'm really, really excited about it. The transformation and the breakthroughs that occur at this event is absolutely amazing.
It is true. I was there
you
last
know,
year, so
yeah,
it was.
You have women who, you know, who think they knew everything about themselves until they get in that room and listen to what you're telling them and listen to how you're delivering, and then they start questioning everything that they thought they knew just to find that real person that's been buried down in their core. And I'm excited about it. You know, I want everybody to be there.
So when is it? When is
Everybody
it?
to
What's
be
the
there.
date and
It's
time?
September the 9th, which is next Saturday. It's at the Renaissance Hotel in Arlington, Virginia. It starts at 9 a.m. and goes until 5:30. And then we take a dinner break. And then from 7 to 10, we're going to party like rock stars.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
do you have any other information you want to give out so they can contact you? in case they
Absolutely.
don't get
So let's start with the symposium. If you want to get tickets, I have maybe like 5 seats available. So you can go to www.uybs2017.com. Get your ticket. Again, that's www.uybs2017.com. If you want to reach me, book me, coach with me, anything, you can reach me at bparkerenterprises.com. And all of my services are listed on there, and you can request for booking as well.
What about Facebook?
Oh, I'm on
Twitter,
Facebook. Yes, Facebook.
Instagram.
Like I'm forgetting all the social
gotta
media.
give 'em up, baby.
Facebook is the Bonita Parker, and then you can do Instagram and Twitter at the Real Bonita Parker.
Love it,
And
love it.
let me
With
interject
emphasis on
real
real.
interject real quick. And if you cannot make the symposium and you just want to party with some professional people, you can go to Eventbrite and you can go under the Professional People's After Party, and that will be the after party from her event. And this event is actually open for men and women, so come on out,
Absolutely,
network,
absolutely.
have some slight, you know, little finger
Little
foods
sip it
and
up, little-
cash bar, and have a good time. Relax, let your hair down.
Yes.
And
And
for you
network.
old people who want to go to bed early, it's over at 10. So you can come out, network, have a good time, and still go to bed early.
That's right. That's right. Oh, and look, before we go, let me
Did you
just
say
this.
old people though?
Right. She said old people. Really
Miss
quick.
Shalane talking this shit.
All the people. Don't play no
Right.
mind.
Right.
Look,
Don't start it because you're not old. Miss Shalene Bowman, yes, I'm
I
putting
had
you
a
on the spot.
that's right. Shout out to Miss Shalane too though. She's in the building.
We're going to get to her. We still got 30 minutes.
So,
I had a couple of men who inquired about coming to the symposium. So I just wanted to plug out there. Men, if y'all are listening, y'all are welcome because y'all need transformation too.
Exactly. Exactly.
We really do that. I think we might need the most transformation. I think it's really us. Okay. Okay, so anything else you want to say? Book, where can they find it? One more time.
So the book, again, you can get it on my website, bparkerenterprises.com, and Barnes & Noble, Amazon. Yeah, go on there.
Okay, perfect. So make sure you guys go and support because it's hard work being an author, you guys.
Absolutely.
So check
And I
this read out. I'm
appreciate
pretty sure it's an amazing read. I want you guys to read it. I'm going to check it out myself.
Yes.
And it
was
is
a
amazing.
pleasure.
And I'm not just saying that because she's my good girlfriend. It's amazing. And it will definitely open your eyes and it will definitely help you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
guys
coming and
so
being a part of
much.
Spotlight of the City. It was a wonderful pleasure having you. So give it up for Benita Parker, you guys. Clap it up, clap it up.
Thank you so much.
Next coming up, we have the one and only Sony recording artist, London
That's
Savoy.
right, baby. She's going to put on a show.
So
We're
we'll
not
go
just
to
gonna
London's
interview
video.
her, but
We're going to London Savoy's video, and we will be
we'll
right back. Spotlight of the City.
Don't you go anywhere.
Hello, ladies. My name is Janelle. I'd like to welcome you all to Anger Management. Can you introduce yourself and tell me why you're here today?
I'll start. My name's Alice and Denise, and I just found out that my fiance is seeing the girl next door.
Hey ladies, my name is Brie Omega, and my man hasn't been intimate with me in over a month.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Edmonds, and I am in love with a married man, and I just know he loves me.
Hi everybody, I'm Janice, and I'm having this issue with my boyfriend sleeping with his phone and his pillow, and I tried to get his finger on the fingerprint thing, but it's just not working, so I'm just like on the verge of just probably getting a gun. Yeah, that.
It's go season.
I've been a stupid girl way too many times. I was that bitch with the phone in my hand. Yeah. Wondering if he gon' call me again. Yeah. Niggas are so disrespectful. They fuck you real good, play with your mind, tell you they love you, lie all the time. And sometimes they just don't know what they want. There comes a point when you realize that you're never gonna be his girl. You're never gonna be the one rocking this world. Every day start wasting your time. Your time. He ain't never gonna be true. He ain't never gonna do a damn thing to change.
Girl, you see that? What? He's playing with my girl right now. That's what he's doing.
Next time I'ma give him that smoke drink.
Girl, you know what? You gotta hold this a second because I'm gonna go take a picture of this fool.
Yeah. I ain't even bringing my heart to the party. I'm not here for catching feelings. You don't need to spend the night. You can go back to your life, and it's cool. Cause now we speak the same language. I was so careless with my poor little heart. Searching for love that I never got from my daddy. So why the hell I start fucking with bitches? Over emotional. We gotta stay faded. Don't let the nigga get low. Keep the plug on. Stand by, stand by. I'm fresh already, so you ain't gotta clean. I ain't tryna be mean. You bitches don't know how to act, so I'm doing my thing. Yeah, yeah. We will never be true. 'Cause I don't think I wanna do a damn thing to change. I'ma give him that smoke, drink, fuck, kinda love. Ain't nobody chillin'. I ain't even bringing my heart to the party. I'm not here. I'm not here for catching feelings. You don't need to spend the night. You can go back to your life, and it's cool.
Hey guys, my name is Crystal. I don't want to be here, but my boyfriend is cheating on me, and London invited me out, so I figured I would come out. You know that's the girl that I saw with your dude the other day, right? You know that's the... Is she...
Yeah, you gotta be on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Spotlight over the city. And guess what? We are here with one and only Sony recording artist. I have been trying to get this young lady forever to come on Spotlight over the city. Let's clap it up for the one and only London Savoy.
When I had you, I treated you bad. Wrong, my dear. But since you've been away, don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down, oh, and I wonder, you know, who loving you. Come on, sit. Come on, sit. Now where you at, dog? Oh, you know, could it be that you're that one, baby? Tell me you're that one this time around. Yeah. I just want you to be that one. Come on, say. I just want you to be that one to hold me down. You know, I know you can do it. You just gotta prove it. I'm cheering you on. You'll never lose it. Only if you can move it. It's more than my heart. Oh, that is real love. 'Cause I want you just as bad as you want me. Boy, don't you give up. And I'm hoping that eventually you'll see that I'm giving all my love. Come on! All my love. Eventually you'll see every all my love. Eventually you'll see who it won't be easy. And I'm hoping you got just what it takes. Baby, trust and believe me when I'm saying really leading your way. I know you can do it. You just gotta prove it. I'm cheering you on. Yeah. You say you'll never lose it. Only if you can move it. It's more than my heart. Oh, hope it's real love. I want you just as bad as you want me. And I'm hoping that eventually, all my love, hey, come on, say.
For London Savoy, come on over, babe. Yes, I got me a plus one. Let me hold on to that. Y'all sure you don't want me to do nothing?
Awesome performance.
Woo, thank you.
What a
Thanks,
show.
God. Woo.
You killed it. You all right over
I'm
here?
a little short here.
Okay. It'll go down. You wanna adjust it? It's a little knob on the side. You can push your knob. Let me help you out. If you sit down and you pull up, it'll go down. Give us 1 second. We having studio issues. You good?
Here we go.
Boom. You good?
Yeah.
All right, short stuff. We got you.
That was awesome.
Man, let's take a deep one.
Right.
I got to breathe for you.
From the very
Woo.
start, the acapella was awesome.
Yes,
oh my
yes,
goodness.
yes, London Savoy.
Thank you.
When I say that voice,
Amazing.
that voice. When I say you have a voice, strong voice.
I know.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
That,
You
man.
are very
Amazing
welcome.
talent. So let's get right to it. The music business is a demanding business.
Yeah.
What keeps you going, babe?
Prayer first. I will say that my fans, man, they've been rocking with me ever since I've been with Mary J. Blige. So that's been a blessing to me.
Mary J. Blige,
Back
right?
up.
Right, rewind. Wait a
You
minute.
can't
now.
just run past Mary J. Blige like I ain't hear you say that.
Yeah,
Wait
so
a minute, London.
What's up with that?
I was in a girl group. We were signed to Matriarch Entertainment. That was her label. And yeah, like I was in a girl group called Just Us, and she was about to call us Mary Jane or Mary Jane Girls, or So it was a good experience. It was a very good experience. I learned a lot from her.
So she actually found you guys and put the group together.
Well, she have an A&R that's in charge of that. So he came to a white party one time, and then one of the times that I was in Miami, we met up with her, and that's the same day my father died. So it was like everything was real intense, and she could see right through that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like.
So you had your loyal fans ever since your very beginning, from your
Very
start. They
beginning,
stuck with
very
you.
beginning, man.
So would you say your fans are a big part of you staying motivated?
They are. They, you know what they do when they don't hear enough. They come. Are you okay?
Right.
Today, what are you doing today? Are you gonna go live? Yeah, I'll go live
That's
today
hot.
for you. So,
But you do that for your fans. It keeps you
Oh, for
connected.
my-
That's a beautiful
oh, for my
thing. Like,
fans.
it's a beautiful thing when they see how engaging you are. Like Cardi B said that about her fans. Like,
Yeah,
they
man.
engage her. And they make her feel like they're a part of her,
Exactly.
So that's how you feel?
I feel it exactly that way. Like, it doesn't
That's a
matter what it
blessing.
is. My struggles, they're right there. They're like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything?" I was like, "What?"
That's great.
That's
That's to
big.
feel
Like
good.
that's.
Yeah,
I
that's to feel
feel
good.
blessed.
Because I don't think all
feel
artists
blessed.
get that type of love.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm pretty sure they.
Because I know some
sure
artists,
don't.
and they don't say that people reach for them that way. So you must be really impressionable. Like, do you turn when people come up and do they say, "Can I have an autograph?" Does that make you feel comfortable?
I honestly, I can't believe it because like me being me,
Why, girl,
I can't
you
believe
better
it.
believe it.
Well, you have arrived, so you may as well
That's
believe
being
it,
humble.
baby.
She is a very humble young lady, and I can say that because I met her a while ago, and her spirit. That's why the fans love you, because you have a lot of artists, especially local artists, that do a little bit, but then they get cocky and they get arrogant. You
Yeah,
have
man.
always remained the same. So that's going to make people genuinely want to support you and want to root for you and stick by your side. Your personality has a lot to do with it.
And you know what? The fans see that. They see your changes. They see the different things that you go through. And when my fans like, I've been watching you for a while. You're strong. You've been holding on. You've been doing like that makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something. Y'all hitting me, telling me that I changed your life. Like
right.
Yeah.
That would mean something to my heart. So like, that's definitely one of my motivations and my struggles. So I gotta give it to it.
So people know London Savoy as an artist. You can sing. That girl can sing. She's the bomb. She's bad. Tell your listeners and your viewers and our viewers right now, who is London Savoy as a person?
This is our camera right here, too, by the way.
Yeah. Tell him, baby. Look at him. Look him in the eyes and tell him. Who is London Savoy as a person, as a woman?
And if you guys have any, before she get into that, if you have any questions for London, give us a call, 240-621-0077. That's 240-621-0077. Now, let's go.
Now, London Savoy as a person is a chameleon. I'm gonna say that first. She's a chameleon. You never know what you're gonna get from me, to be honest. But every part that you get, it makes you want to be around that person, that energy, that positivity, that woman empowerment. That's who London is, because I feel like we don't have enough of that.
Girl, give me a
okay.
5.
Okay,
give me one more. One more. Okay. I am with you on that.
We don't have enough, and why not support each other? Why not stick by each other? And that's why this world is becoming what it is right now. You know, and that's what I feel.
Right. And so I felt your energy. That the moment that I met you at Sobeys Lounge. Yes. And I talked to you briefly, right?
Yes.
But I knew, what did I tell you? I said, you are successful.
Yeah.
Because you were like a old soul. Like,
I hear that all the time.
You have this thing. Like, people will tell you either have it or you don't. You have this thing, right? You can't buy it. You can't practice it. It's a gift. Right. It's like a gift. Exactly. And you have that thing. And I knew at the moment that I hadn't even heard you sing ever. I just knew you was a good person.
He sure did, because he came to me and said to me, now I'm going to keep it real. He came to me 2 different times. He said, Dana, I'll go over there and talk to the young ladies. We want to get her on the show. Who?
Right, she's looking at me like, what? I'm like, her like this.
Turning up, celebrate Michelin. The young lady over there.
I'm over there networking.
Yeah. I said, okay, Stan, I will. 30 minutes later.
I'm back.
Did you go talk to her? I said, oh my God. Let me, remember I came over there to you? I said, let me take my right now.
I admit it, I did,
you made an impression on him. I can stand that.
And I called Michelin like 80 times. Like, I was like, Michelin, like, you got to get London on the show. She was like, okay, Stan, I'm going to get her. Michelin, for real, you got to get London on the show.
And when he didn't talk to you, he bugged me.
Yeah, I'm because for real, I can't front. Like, it's a breath of fresh air, because the music game is changing, and I'm not gonna, throw salt on no one or nothing like that. But the music game doesn't always have what we call vocalists.
You're
these
absolutely
days.
right.
So when you can stand up with that mic right here on Spotlight Over the City, and you go a cappella and kill it though, like you're a vocalist, and you're humble. And so that's what I liked about you when I met you. You was a very humble young lady, and you was just like, thank you, and okay. And I was like, she's really humble.
And you heard what she said when you asked her, do people ask you for your autograph? And she said, it feels kind of funny. Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I can. Like,
that's beautiful, though.
It's a blessing. That's all I can say. When people ask you, it's just a blessing. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
All the time.
Keep pushing.
So just know, how long before now have you been in the game? Like, a lot of people think people just pop up.
It takes some time.
Become successful. So you've been grinding for how long?
A couple years. I would say a couple years. Because it's time where you also have that personal time that you have to get that other side you, that personal you. It's that business you is that personal you. If your personal you ain't together, that business you ain't going to be on point.
Amen to that.
And that's just,
it's
a growth thing. It's patience. It's prayer
and determination
and the right people around you. Hello.
Yeah, that's mandatory. So that's that old soul that I'm talking about that comes out. So at your age, it's just amazing, because I deal with people a lot older than yourself, and you don't get that maturity sometimes, even from an older person.
You're absolutely
right. So you are definitely a breath of fresh air. So
thank you so much.
You got anything else for Dana? Because I'm gonna let you.
I wrote down my questions.
Okay.
We got so many. We wrote them down, y'all. We got a lot of them.
If you could collaborate with anybody, if you could pick one person, male and female, to collaborate with, who would that be?
Well, it's a lot of talented artists that I would love to work with. But if I had to choose for y'all,
one male, one female.
Guy, I would say, you have to be alive too. You have to be alive.
He can be dead.
I wanted to work with Michael Jackson, man. Michael Jackson, Beyonce. Just. Yeah, I'm claiming it. You have to claim it.
It's coming.
But it's a lot of other artists, but
Janet Jackson and Beyonce. She's the second guest. 2 weeks in a row, our guest talks about Michael Jackson.
Michael
Janet.
Okay, Michael and Janet. Okay.
Okay, the whole family. Okay, the Jackson family.
Okay, man.
Right. How about Rihanna? I thought you was gonna say Rihanna. I was surprised. See, all right.
Yeah, like I would work with Rihanna.
Yeah.
She's dope. She's dope. She's dope.
Straight.
Definitely dope.
Are we gonna get another song out of London?
Yes, we trying to. Can we squeeze
One more. Let's close this with one
to
more
close the show?
song.
But before,
I like that.
You got one more in you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so before you do that, I want to make sure you give your fans everything you got, like all your outlets, anything that you got coming up next, anywhere you want to plug, just plug in.
I want to say my single is out, Same Language. You can go on Spotify, Tidal, iTunes, Amazon, and you can go cop that. It's only 99 cents. Okay?
Cop that.
Only
Spotify.
99 cents.
What's the other one? Spotify?
Spotify, iTunes, Tidal. Amazon.
Amazon.
And you
What's
can
the
even
title
go on,
again?
Same Language. And you can also get Give You a Little. So we put that out as well.
Got you.
So yeah.
So make sure you guys go and support too.
My social media is everything is London Savoy, and my website is official London Savoy.
Official London Savoy website, officiallondonsavoy.com.
Yes.
Everything else is London Savoy. Make sure you guys go out and support. Make sure you go and get that single. It's hot. You already know.
That's right.
And we're going to get her the singers right on out of here on Spotlight Over the City. So next up is London Savoy for
And we
one
thank
last.
you all for
Want to take
sticking
this one?
with us each and every Thursday, 7 p.m. Spotlight Over the City.
Yes. You sure you don't need no backup? Because I got that. I'm ready. I'm born ready now, London.
It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard, babe. Loving you is like a battle, and we both feel our scars. Tell me who I have to be to get some reciprocity. No one loves you more than me, and no one ever will. No matter how I think we go, you always seem to let me know it ain't working. It ain't working, no, no. And when I try to walk away, you hurt yourself to make me stay. See, this is crazy. This is crazy, no, no. I'ma say, there for me. Said you would care for me, care for me. Die for me. Said that you'll live for me. There for me. Said that you care for me. Oh, die for me. Said that you'll live for me. Live. All right.
Miss London Savoy, I was right about her, y'all. I told y'all that. I was right about this young lady, Sony recording artist. Make sure you go out and support London Savoy. It's London Savoy everything. Make sure you go cop that single. We'll see you guys next week on Spotlight Over the City. My co-host Dana is in the building. Miss Shalina's in the building. Yes, she's in the building. She didn't want to say that. But she's in the building, you guys. We had a great show. Make sure you guys tune in next week to Spotlight Over the City. Love hard, live good, God first. Spotlight.
I put the spotlight on the city.